All right, we live now, so I'm about to kick it off, y'all. What's going on tonight with y'all? You know I do. I'm gonna kick it off tonight with a different style, though. Right now, y'all, we're gonna play our song, but I got something else different from the dirty, dirty South for us right now. What's going on with y'all tonight? Hold on, we do not own the copyrights to this music, but I'm about to get it on right now. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go,
Come
y'all. Let's
on.
go. Come on, y'all. Get them checks in the crowd. Who out there with us tonight?
It was
Saturday.
me
Let's go,
down
y'all.
in. That's it.
We do not own the
Yeah.
copyrights to the music. Let's go.
We used to be down by 10. Not check the scope, but I knew I was destined to win. It's a whole bunch of losses I took on the chin. I just had to remember that's just how it is. That's just how I go. Lil' bro facing 20, he 20 years old. I'm 25, I done beat up the road with me. Texas and all the way home. Hey, I'm from the country. We put hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug said he getting shit in from Cali, so he paying shipping and handling. I talked to some people, they told me you probably could blow. You just need a little management. But I don't give a fuck about the industry. I find a plug and get rich off of cannabis. I don't give a fuck about the industry. I work a job as long as my son's great. Bitch, I been home with this music since bro used to cook me a beat on the lunch tray. I hate when ass throw it off. That boy wanna crash in his head down a one way. Born from that dirty ass south for real. We'll set this bitch off on a Monday. But we'll set this bitch off on a Wednesday. Shit, I told my dog that he more like a brother to me, but I still pull a melee if he go against me. Right boy, my name ain't Josh, but I keep it Drake in case they try to get me, and I call it Burner the hula hoop boys, cause they like to spin around some shit till they dizzy. I just told them to vibe. It's just something to ride to. But stood on that same block for some years, working that bitch like a drive-through. I cut off some people I love, but I still can't believe I'm the person they lied to. I hate little buddy always on the net, talking about he a shark, but that fish should get fried too. Your ass should die too. But thank you, Superman. Bruh said he moved to the ages to fuck some new hoes and start catching plays out of Uber van. They big get wet as the Hoover Dam. If I out this bitch, I'm a shooter man. Bitch, I'm from Georgia, deep down south. We grew up on Jeezy and Gucci Man. As my uncle would say on Gucci Man, we grew up on Friday and Pootie Tang. Used to eat on them noodles and noodle things. Lead a hoodie come back like a boomerang. Lead a hoodie come back like a jerk. But I'm in the spot, kick the shit out of Mr. Miyagi. Big ass stick, but I don't play hockey. These 762 take that out of his body.
All right, let's go. We about to get it started tonight. Yo, what's going on, my brother?
All right. Same stuff, different day, man. But hey, I'm blessed, bro.
Yeah, man. Same shit, man. I'm blessed. I'm blessed, my brother. I'm blessed. Hell yeah. I don't know what up with our brother, man. I tried to hit him up. I don't know what's going on with the nigga. I called him and everything, so I don't know what the fuck going on with the nigga though.
Yeah, I got something going on, man.
Got some shit going on.
It's all good. We gonna rock it anyway.
We're gonna rock it out tonight. We're gonna rock it out. Who else out there with us? I see you, Watts. I see you, Tosh. But I know how we do it every night. We always open the show with the true or false. So we're gonna start it off with me and my brother tonight. You know, we got our sister out there in the crowd tonight too. I know she gonna check in with us tonight, so we good to go. But how was your day though, bro? Before we even get started, how was your day today?
Nah, busy, bro. You know, I had to check in this morning.
Yeah, me too.
It's all good. I got tomorrow off, so I'm gonna sleep tight tonight. You know
Hell yeah, and the time go up an hour too tonight.
I thought we lose an hour.
Nah, yeah, going up. Yeah, time go up. So instead of from 2 o'clock, it go from 1:59 to 3 a.m.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that little hour up.
But it's all good because I'm off.
Good. Me too. That's why I said I'm off tomorrow, so it's all good. Hey, yo, why? Salute to you, my salute to you as well, my brother. But yeah, so the first one we had was first one we had was true or false. Work promotion should be based strictly on performance, not seniority. I said true.
But yeah, I say true on that too. I say true on that.
So the next one was we had true or false. People should help family financially, even if it slows their own progress. False.
Hey, I don't know if you was cutting out or was my feed messing up. Can you repeat
yours
that
cut out a little bit? I got you. I said true or false. People should help family financially, even if it slows their own progress. I said false.
Yeah, I say false too. Hey, we in the middle of a nice ass storm right now, so that may be why my stuff going out.
In and out. Got you. I got you. All right. So it said the third one is true or false. It's unethical for billionaires to exist while poverty still exists. I said false.
Yeah.
So we said false. You
Nah, I
said false.
say true.
You said true to that one. All right.
Nah, I
All
say
right. So
true to that one.
you said true to that one. So since we disagreed on that one, we can start off with that one. You said true. You said I said true or false. It's unethical for billionaires to exist while poverty still exists. You said true.
Now, yeah. Now we know most of these conversations are nuanced. We know that it ain't just like black and white. It's always a gray area. The reason why I say true is because we always talking about, you know what I'm saying? You got all of these, especially these millionaire billionaires, they always trying to make philanthropic gestures
Hmm.
as if they care about the people. But you got a person worth $100 million, but they only gifting 20 grand.
Hmm.
But you worth 100 million. You feel me? Like that 20 grand ain't nothing to you. It shouldn't be nothing to you if your heart is really in the right place. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing is, if these people really wanted to like end world hunger and all of that stuff and put an end to the disenfranchised people, they could do that.
Hmm.
Obviously, that's not their goal. That's not their motive. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about the top 1% of the families in the world that own 50% of the wealth, I mean, it shouldn't be that way. It's a disconnect. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's systemic, number one. Number two, if y'all was really caring about the people, it wouldn't even be that way. You know?
Mm.
So if you got billionaires that got all of this bread and y'all care about the people, y'all can distribute that in some type of government funding, some type of government programs. If y'all really care about the homeless, y'all could really eradicate all of that, and then we'll be in a better condition that, you know what I'm saying? Better condition that we living in today. But obviously that's not what they want.
Yeah. Got you. All right. So I understood why you said true because everything you said is true for that. But I was just coming from like the society that we live in. That's how I was coming from a capitalist society. That's why I said false. Because even though we shouldn't have billionaires that own majority of the wealth in our country, well, in the world, and people should not be living in poverty. You know, it should not be people riding around with $20 million yachts that they're not even using. I understand that, but in our capitalist society today, it's gonna exist. So that's why I came with the answer of saying false because I know in reality, like we can speak everything up on our show, or we could go anywhere in the world, and we could always tell them that what's going on in the world today from the billionaire standpoint is wrong, whatever. But y'all already know what kind of society we are living in today. We are living in a capitalist society, so having billionaires with poverty, the shit is happening right in front of our eyes today. So that's why I'm gonna say the answer is false.
Yeah, I mean that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? Living in the capitalist society, that's gonna exist, but the capitalist society denotes greed as well. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? It's a lot of greedy ass people. You feel me?
Yes.
That's why you got people talking about it's not enough food and it's not enough land. When you can drive out of town, you see tons of land, but they saying we're overpopulated. No,
No
like
way.
no, we're not. You feel me? People just greedy as hell. You know. But I get what you're saying. At that point, like it is supposed to be. You got a ground. I ain't saying that you just some like you some bum and you need a handout. Nah, I ain't talking about that.
I
I'm
like that.
talking about people that's really, yeah, I'm talking about people that's really putting their foot down, really trying to get to it, but they kind of disenfranchised just based upon the system that was put in place in order to keep their foot on our necks. And we know that that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
I'm just saying it's crazy for 1%, literally 1% to own 50% of the money in the world. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So A lot of these billionaires, I ain't knocking nobody. If you get into your money, you get into your money. That's, you feel me? Like, yeah, that's what it is. Cause I'm gonna do the same thing. But
Mhm.
at the same time, I'm gonna be more. I'm gonna help my people out. And the thing is, I don't understand why all these black folks. I'm talking about our people. All these black folk, all these rich millionaires, when they want to make verbal gestures, but they don't put their money where their mouth is. They only putting a little bit of money out into the community. When in the real, you know what I'm saying, if they really wanted to make some stuff shake, they really could. You know, if they all put their money together and try to like really eradicate some stuff, put some type of shelters or put some type of after school programs, some type of, you know what I'm saying, gymnasiums in certain places, some food programs. They could do that, but they're not. Why? You feel me? Why are they not doing that when they got the money to do it? You know what I'm saying? So
It's
I feel like I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like the system is preventing them from doing that. The system is preventing them from doing that from some type of reason. But then, you know, with that being said, they selling out, so to speak, because you should be able to reach back into your community and really do something to make something happen, to make your impact be felt. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? Because if you really care about the people, then you're not necessarily just living for yourself. Then you got to be representing your people as well, and they ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel the way that I feel, bro.
Got you. Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna lie. That is right. That's 100% right. That's what I'm saying. Like, only why I chose forces because of the society you live in. But everything that you spitting is 100% right. Because I ask myself them same questions all the time. Like, y'all keep saying y'all giving it back to charity. Where is the charity going? Like, I just trying to figure out. Y'all keep saying, like you said, you work for $100 million, and you saying you donating $25,000 back to charity and shit. But where where's these charities reaching to? Why y'all not coming down to the neighborhoods who made y'all who y'all are, and y'all giving back to these people? Like, y'all, like, that's what y'all really need to do instead of stop running around to these bullshit charities and saying that y'all giving all this money to the community and y'all help building back community. Y'all not help building back a goddamn thing. Because every time I look around the community, they knocking down them old homes and they putting up big ass towers everywhere. So they are not helping out the community. Period. If that's what y'all call helping the community, I'm sorry to say that is not helping our community. What did she say now? Just because,
Hey, Negro Brown, Negro
yeah,
Brown, give
yeah,
us some turkeys,
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
something.
Something,
Like
but
let us feel you. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not
Let us
gonna
feel you. Let us touch you. Let us know that you really human.
lie. You
You know what I'm
said
saying?
that turkey thing. I understand. You said that turkey thing. Like they try to do those, but y'all keep giving away turkeys, man. Give away some whole meals with that shit. Some people don't even got an oven to put the turkey in, man. I
Yeah, nah, I'm just saying that in terms of I'm saying that in terms
I
of
know.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, like in terms of like let us see you physically.
Yes.
Like interact with the community. Like be there. You feel me? Like don't just give this money away. Give
Hmm.
this money to some foundation, some type of charity. Like no, like let us see you. Let us see you physically. Let
Yeah.
us communicate with you. Let us know that you human, that you still remember the human experience, that you say that you've been through. You was
Yes.
from the hood. You was okay. Let us feel that because if you was really in those shoes, you you'll resonate with me and whatever I'm saying to you. You feel me?
Hmm. Got you. Hold on. What she said? Hold on. I got you, Nels. I'm coming to you. She said just because it's happening doesn't mean it's not unethical. That's what Jay was saying. I guess so. Yeah, it is unethical. Like we was explaining, like Jay was explaining, it's very unethical for people to walk around with all this money. Just like in any business, when they set budgets at like stores, like when you got supermarkets and they telling people that they can't get a certain amount of hours, but you putting up sales in front of me and you saying this store made $3 million this week and you crying about if I worked the low 45 hours or some shit like that. You telling me I can't have overtime, but y'all telling me right in my face that the store is making $3 million a week, not a month, $3 million a week. Like, y'all are
Mhm.
y'all kidding me? So
That's what I'm saying. In this type of capitalist society, like something got to give. Like people is not asking for free handouts. That's the problem when they always say, "Oh, you don't like capitalism. You want social. You want everything free." It's not about being free. We want shit to be a little lower than what it is, so people can afford to live. That's what we are looking for. But the question was, hold on, Nels. The question was, we said true or false. It's unethical for billionaires to exist while poverty still exists. That was the question, Nels. Let me see what the real wealth. When he said the real problem is wealth distribution. Of course, wealth distribution in the United States is unequal, with the top 1% holding a large share of wealth than the bottom half of population. Here's a breakdown of wealth distribution by generation and incomes. Yes, 100%, Vern. I understand 100%. Little baby show love for the back to school rides, food,
No,
clothes, supplies.
yes, sir.
I'm not yet. That was that yo. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. I can't knock him for that.
Look, like you was just getting on
Mhm.
the CEO of the company that I work for. His bonus, cause you can look it. It's all public records. His bonus was 7 million. His bonus.
It's a
That's
bonus. That's
not
not
even. That's not his salary. That's his bonus.
what I'm saying. That's not
But
even a
they
salary.
cry. They cry about a 5% raise. You gotta. You gotta. You know what I'm saying, bro? That stuff is crazy.
That shit
You
is
feel me?
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. They doing all of these things and trying to push our product, and cut overtime just so they can make sure that they bonus. Cause you know that bonus is putting their kids through college and paying off their mortgages and their grandkids,
Hmm.
while we at the bottom struggling. You know what I'm saying? That stuff is not fair at all. Not even close.
Not even close. I just don't understand. Just like you were saying, man. I just don't understand it, man. With us, like we can change that. Like we walk around in here and we always bragging about the richest, powerful country in the world. What are we rich at? Like when you got like you said, you got about 60% of the people in the country right now still living paycheck to paycheck. And some of these people got good jobs. Like I'm not even some of these people who live in paycheck to paycheck, they not just making $500. Some of these people is making a couple thousands of dollars and they still living paycheck to pay. They don't got no way to save no money, no way to scrape up no extra ends. They got to spend what they got. And that shit is fucked up when you out here working hard and every 2 weeks all of your money is gone.
Yeah, but some of that is on us. Some of that is on us, and some of that is on them.
Yes, definitely. Because some
You know
people
what I'm saying?
live
Some of that
beyond.
is on us. Some of that is on them. Because you know us as black folk, we feel like we gotta and it's systemic. It's systemic. We feel like we gotta show our representation like we worthy or something. So we usually buy that material for people to accept us.
Yes.
Because as a white man, you ain't gotta really do that. Like you can just walk in the room and being white, and that's enough. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? That's enough. You ain't really gotta sell yourself. We gotta
Hmm.
sell ourselves. I understand that point. But a lot of people they ain't gotta do that. You feel me? So a lot of time we living outside of our means, or just because we can afford it, that don't mean that it's necessarily a good move to make. I can afford this, but it'll be better for me to put this up and save it. But we gonna
Hmm.
get it just because we can afford it. And that's the thing about us as a culture, because we ain't been taught properly. But like I said, we are disenfranchised people, so we feel like we gotta prove ourselves so much. That's why we try to do the most 9 times out of 10. While these other races, they ain't really doing what we doing. That's why they get ahead, because they know how to put up money, make their
Hmm.
money work for them instead of just working for the money. Bro, we slave, bro, everybody slaves, number one,
Hmm.
right? Everybody slaves. But you slave to that car that you just bought.
Yep.
You
Hell
slave to
yeah.
the job. You a
Yep.
slave to the car. You got to keep working to pay off the car.
Yep.
You bought the house. Now you got to keep working to pay off the. We slaves to everything that we rent. We don't even own it. And
Yep.
even when you own it, you still a slave. So it's all a game.
I'm about to say it's all virtual reality, man. Living in a virtual reality world, man. And some people get caught up in this bullshit. And like you said, mostly our people. Like we always think we have to purchase items or we have to look a certain way to fit in with people. And you got these rich guys who's really doing what they doing out here. And these guys is, they driving the 2007 car. They don't even give a fuck about the next newest car. While we
Right.
got niggas living in poverty and shit, and they worrying about what's their next ride or what they about to go and do. Like, bruh, let's knock this shit off, man, and realize that we are being played in this system. This capitalist system is playing everybody. Like, it's not just playing black people. This shit is playing working class white people, whoever, Hispanics, is playing everybody, man. And that's their game. They are keeping all of us against each other while they still laughing and holding the puppet strings, while they sitting back in the offices laughing. This, just like Taj said, and they celebrate those numbers off of the workers' back. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, we made $5 million this week. Yeah, we made $102 million this year. And the highest salary they probably paid out for the job for top manager probably gave him about $75,000. While these niggas is caking off of these people back. I believe it's unethical for sure, but we have to come up with a plan to ensure our financial freedom. That's going to be very hard to do because people don't want to take time for that. Like I said before on this show, some of us as black people, we don't want to stay down and stay through the tough times. We want shit all already made for us. And we got to stop thinking with that kind of mindset because this ain't that kind of world. So we have to stop thinking like that. Definitely, like we got to stay down and we got to start to build more shit. That's the only way we're gonna become free of these people, if you start to build your own shit again.
Man. Man, look, I just hate like you were just touching on, just kind of going off into a different direction, but on the same type of topic.
Hmm.
Man, look, we got to stop selling out, bro. You
That's
feel
it.
me? Like I was watching what's that dude? I know he been going viral lately. The nigga got man, what's that nigga? He was talking about cereal, no milk, no jelly, waffles. Man, nigga crazy, bro. What's that nigga name, bro? Somebody in the comments know, cause he been going cereal, no milk. Bro, we be doing the most for these people, bro. We be doing the
Hmm.
most, selling the hell out, bro. And then
Hmm.
you got Glorilla, sister acting a fool, calling out her family, making them look bad just to get a bag. You know what I'm saying?
Craziness.
Just to get a bag. And then she putting family members at odds based upon the things that she's saying. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
shit is
So the capitalist society has made us try to look for means to gain wealth, but at the same time, that stuff ain't even worth it. Like we trying to fight for stuff that ain't even really worth it. We trying to fight for the American dream, and it really don't even mean nothing. Like look at look at all of these cause you know it's free agency. I know you pay attention to football. These
hmm.
niggas getting $100 million contracts, bro.
Hmm.
How all of these people getting $100 million contract? That should let you know right there the money ain't worth nothing.
It ain't
But that's what we fighting for. We fighting for that money that ain't worth nothing.
worth a
You feel
damn
me?
thing.
It's not backed by anything. It ain't backed by gold. It's paper. It's trees that they put a number on, and it's more valuable to you. But if I
Hmm.
put up a $1,000 bill in a sheet of paper, they're the same thing. But they
Hmm.
give value to one thing versus the other. But it's the same. You feel me? It's an illusion. That's why people need to put their money more so into assets. Put your stuff into assets and stop going about the rat race. Because in
Hmm.
a capitalist society, the goal is to take whatever, the goal is to make you spend whatever you have. Spend your
Hmm.
money. That's why everything is punishable by fine.
Yes.
Everything is punishable by fine. It don't matter what you do, pay a fine. Give me your money. Give me what you got.
You are right about that shit.
You feel me? Give me what you got.
Hmm. He said the language of money acts as universal system of communication based on vocabulary. Metamorphins, cash flow, liquid, and behavioral patterns. Spenders, it was that defines value.
Yeah, finesse 2 time. Yeah.
What they was talking about with finesse 2 time?
Cereal, no milk. That nigga, man,
Oh,
that
that
nigga a
was him with
clown.
that stupid shit. That was him.
Yeah,
See,
that's
I
his
don't even be
name.
watching him. I don't even be watching homie. Like that's what I be talking about with guys like him. Like guys like him. I always say this to myself. They know who to give some money to. Those type of people know who to give money to. They know the foolery that they're gonna stand on. They know they not gonna be in tune with nothing that's going on. So they know the people that make rich or to seem like they rich, to seem like they gotta pull somebody up out the community. They gotta pull him up out the community because he's a fucking idiot. Let me get him out there, get him some money. He ain't gonna care about what's going on. Let him talk about keep shooting shit up and doing nonsense. And we're gonna use a guy like Finesse 2 time or somebody like they don't give a shit about nobody like him. But I just don't understand that shit, man. Like you said though, on the real, at the end of the day, the biggest thing is we need to stop selling out, man. And that's it. That's the biggest thing. We need to definitely stop selling out.
That nigga, bro, that nigga was capping, bro. That nigga say ramen. That nigga say rum. Bro, that nigga
what,
saying some dumb
what he
stuff,
said?
bro.
What he said up there? Waffles,
I
no
don't
syrup.
know, bro. He was saying a bunch of
That's
stuff,
what I'm
bro.
saying. Like, look, waffles, no syrup, jelly. Like,
Yeah,
what is
jelly. Yeah, bro. That
what are you talking about, bro? Like, what's
nigga
wrong with
tripping,
guys?
bro.
This nigga bogged out.
Yeah, bro. That nigga tripping, bro. You
I
feel
just
me?
don't understand characters like that, man. Like, why? Like, why? Like, what is he doing, and what is he bringing to the community that people could listen to nonsense that this man is saying? Like, I be looking at sometime on Instagram and shit, and I be watching some of they line. Like, y'all got 2,000-3,000 people, and they just saying shit. I'm like, y'all not getting nothing out of this shit. Y'all not getting nothing out of what this man is doing, but y'all just sit here and to follow him to keep on typing comments that he don't even follow or none of that
But
shit.
why? But why do you even feel comfortable? Why do you even feel comfortable promoting that type of stuff? Why do you feel comfortable doing that, bro? You already know when you got that type of influence, bro. You can make something move when when you tell it to move. It's gonna move.
That's it.
Why would you push that? Why? If you care about your people, and then you want to go and say Black Power, I'm for the black. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Because if you was, then you wouldn't promote that stuff. That's why. That's why. Look, you will never see me on this platform go against anybody. Even if I disagree with you, we can handle that. We can handle that backstage. We can handle that in another manner. I'm not gonna do that up for the camera for the people to see. You feel me? Because that's promoting a narrative that I ain't trying to promote. Because we get too much of that already on the stream and
Yes.
on the TV.
Yes.
Black men cooning, and then black men going at each other, black women going at each other, and cooning
Mm-hmm.
doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you will never see me doing that. You know what I'm
Never.
saying? If I got an issue with anybody eh,
We,
on the screen, on the comments, whatever, you will
yep.
never see me do that. Because
Like I
that's a
tell.
sellout. When you doing that, you selling your people out. And you
Yes.
giving the people what they want. You pushing the narrative
Yes.
and making
Definitely.
them and making and validating what they already think about us.
Yes.
I won't be a part of that. We can do
Nope.
what we do behind closed doors, but on this screen, nah, we ain't doing that.
We're not at all. We're not doing that at all. And that's why I'm about to say the same thing. Like I be looking down my feed today, and I'm like, how come we get so much feedback for negative feedback though? Like I be looking on it, I see people post shit on Facebook. Oh, I'm about to go over here and roll up on these bitches. You got 25 comments in 2 minutes. And then somebody go live, they talking about they're about to have a fight and shit. You got 150 people watching them about to have a fight. And I'm looking, I'm like, how? And then these are not and people always want to blame the motherfucking YNs. It's not the YNs all the time. Like I'm watching people that's like older than me, and they still keeping up with a bunch of bullshit. But soon somebody writes some violent shit on Facebook, 100 people right on it. We come up here, we try
But
to have fun, and we try to talk to people, alert people what's going on, drop a little bit of knowledge, have some funs and laughs. And it seemed like people don't want to get into that. But I like, and just like you said, if we was up here promoting the wrong shit, we dogging people, talking about people crazy, this should be lit up. It'd be 700 people on here watching us. But since we don't want to go that route, it's like, oh, them niggas is corny, bro. Like, y'all can do what y'all do though, man. But y'all have to knock that type of shit off, man, and stop selling out, man. Stop feeding into these people narratives and just don't go along with the nonsense that's going down today, man. Please, I need y'all to stop. Like, stay positive, man.
You already know the formula. The news that showed you the formula.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we can go out and feed 1,000 homeless people. It probably won't even get no coverage. It may get
Yeah.
a little some.
Yeah.
But you'll have some else. You'll have some negative stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be front page news. That's gonna be breaking news and some negative stuff going on. They ain't trying to talk about no positivity. They know that don't drive the ratings.
Yes.
You know, like people are not. You know, and this was systematic when what we learned in school. People stop being free thinkers. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they stop being free thinkers, and they just get stimulated by dopamine, whatever give them that rush. You know,
Yes.
so a lot of time when people talk about they being distracted nowadays, the distraction is the information because your normal is chaos. So
Yes.
when you're trying to tell somebody, "Hey, let's go study" or whatever, that's the distraction. It
Mm-hmm.
ain't the outside noise because
Mm-hmm.
that's your normal. Your normal is that outside chaos. So the
Mm-hmm.
distraction is information and knowledge when it should be opposite.
Yes. That's 100% right there, my brother. And I don't know what we could do to change that shit, but like I said, for me as myself personally, I have changed that by Xing out that negative feed. Because before that time, all I should see down the timeline is a bunch of negative people fighting and shit. You know, I went to that shit, exit out. I'm not interested in that no more. You know, not interested in them fight. Anytime I see shit, not interested in that type of stuff. That's what people got to do sometime. You got to know how to turn that shit off. But yeah, you could
Hey,
get ready
we in
for
the
the next
mumble, we in the mumble rap age, bro. So
one.
they don't even
You
care.
already know. Yep. Hey, yo, we're about to move on to the next topic, though, man. We had a good time on that topic right there, man. Yo, Jay, my brother, I appreciate you definitely for doing this with me, my
Already.
definitely for you checking in with us tonight, my brother. Definitely, brother. I appreciate you. But we're gonna throw a little intermission on real quick, y'all, before we get to the next topic. Yo, I want everybody out there who checking in with us tonight, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Throw them checks in the crowd, man. This is another CVT Black and Talkative production. Let's go, y'all. Throw them checks in the crowd tonight. Let's go. Let's go.
Bad bitches and some good weather. Jet skis and more cheddar. Getaways for a couple of weeks with palm trees and go get us in some bad bitches and some good weather. Yeah. Bad bitches and some good weather. Yeah. Bad bitches and some good weather. Jet skis and more cheddar. Getaways for a couple of weeks with palm trees and go get us in some bad bitches and some good weather. Yeah. Bad bitches and some good weather. Yeah. Yeah. Bad bitches in good weather. You work the type, but she way better. Shouts out to them real bitches that hold it down for them real niggas. If you bad a girl, I fucks with ya. Never let a weak nigga mistreat ya. All I wanna do is just take your eye on a couple dates, then I'm all in. Wish I didn't know that I'd be a trill nigga. And she'll never fuck with a pretender. The loser type PP. She know I grind hard in these streets. I'm a boss nigga on some boss shit. Y'all niggas ain't a shit on me. But she love a nigga that's real talk. Why you think she count on me? Kiss and hug, then plug it. She a bad bitch, she be stunting. Coach Perch, Chanel frame, designer shit, she love it. My type, I hold it down. Real shit, and she know it. I rap to her, talk to her. I'm a good fella that's thugging. Anything I need, she break bread, it's nothing. I'm Michelle Obama, just like my mama. Them hoes know what it's gonna be. No time for them games. I'm a young nigga that's winning. No need to catch feelings. K Young just living.
Come on, y'all, let's go, man. Throw them checks in the crowd,
Jet
y'all.
skis and motors.
Throw them checks in the crowd, y'all. Let's go, y'all. I got you. I'm gonna get that new juvie on. Throw the name of the yo, self-made. Throw the name of the song in the crowd, and I'm gonna definitely get it on for you, my brother.
Bad bitches and some good weather. Jet skis and motels. JCA 2 waves for a couple of weeks with palm trees and go get us into bad bitches and some good weather. Yeah. Bad bitches and some good weather. Yeah. Yeah, need a bad model chick if you looking for me. Too cool school nigga, leave it right on the beach. Raspberry Ciroc, she mixed it with peach. And I flow so high, left my mind on the beach. Kinda crazy when you're fucking with me. I never change GPMD. The green eyes and these blue skies. Grains of sand between my feet. These Gucci slippers ain't supply they sell. Louis V's ain't design this belt. This ace on stamp of that Hermes. It's high hopes on my chest and my love. This flight I'm on is like first class. Girl, go ahead, take your purse back. We confidential with a lot of potential. The general, that's worth the cash. Just catch me in my zone.
We about to get back into it, y'all. Let's go.
That smooth shit that I'm on. Ain't no stopping. Look me in the eye when you say I do. I'm married to the game with a De La Soul. Pass me the bottle with the top, let's go. Champagne shower for all you. Bad bitches and some good weather. Jet skis and motels.
Y'all, let's
Get
go.
on waves for a couple of weeks.
All right, we back. Come on, throw them checks in the crowd, man. Throw them checks out there. Who checking in with us? I see y'all out there with us, man. Throw them checks in the crowd. We're about to get into the second true or false right now, though. Second one was true or false. True or false, people should help family financially, even if it slows their own progress.
Nah.
I said false.
Yeah. I said false.
Both said false. You want to kick it off? Or you want me to kick it off?
Kick it off.
All right, there we go. So I said false to that because, oh man, like damn, man, I don't want to, I don't want to sound like a bad guy, nothing to the family or nothing like that. But it's no way in the world that I can help you out and it's messing up my progress. So like I tell you all the time, man, I love my family, but if it's gonna hold me down or it's gonna take away from what I'm trying to gain, there's no way in the world that I could keep on holding you up. Because by me, like just like I was telling people before, I said when this thing blow and we got people coming around and we getting these deals and all that, of course I'm gonna look out for the family, but I'm not gonna enable my family to be leeches. Like I said, I'm gonna look out for you, boom, got you on something. Now, whatever else you need after that, you're gonna have to have a job. You want to be the cameraman, you want to be the guy who cutting videos, what you want to do. But it's not gonna be I'm just giving, and then I wind up in a fucked up spot, and then who's gonna give me now? So it's no way that I can just keep giving you, and it's slowing up my own progress. No way in the world.
Yeah. That made me think about how they be saying like the good guys finish last.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that's in a different aspect. They usually talking about relationship, but trying to be a good person. I mean, you taking stuff off the table that you need to try to make it to the next level. And I always tell people like, especially like, I usually say when I'm giving to a homeless person, I just letting them know like, yeah, I'm about to get this to you, but just know that I'm taking off my plate to give to you. And it's not. I don't know. I guess it is. I'm trying to just hit them right there. I guess
Mm-hmm.
I am trying to hit them right there to try to let them know, like, hey, just don't be out here just asking for stuff, bro, because people taking away from their loved ones just to try to give to you to do whatever you need to do. You feel me? So it's I guess it's kind of like a double-edged sword, but nah, you can't take care of nobody else if you ain't straight. And that's not just monetary, that's mentally as well. You feel me? If you pouring out an empty cup, then you gonna die. You
Yeah,
feel
of
me?
course.
You can't pour out an empty cup. And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times that's what people trying to do, thinking that you're being a good person. No, bro, you stretching yourself thin. that's kind of dumb at that point. That's not being a good person. That's being a dumb person. You
Mm-hmm.
feel? Because
Mm-hmm.
once your reserves run out, then your family on the back burner, and now
That's
we
right.
all stuck. You
Yes.
feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
It's definitely I can't do it. What Cheese said. Cheese said force. If helping someone is causing problems, it is not worth it. Of course, that's what we was getting at. Cheese, 100%. He said, "Where's Watts at tonight?" I don't. We don't know. You heard what I said up there. I posted in the crowd. I don't know, man. I I ain't we ain't leave my boy behind. We reached out and I don't know what happened though. He said what Keenan Ivory Wayne's philosophy, family first. Vern, but what Keenan did though, Keenan made sure everybody was working. He never gave his brother the parts to movies for free or none of that shit. He made them go in there and work for it. So, like he said, he didn't enable his brothers just to get these parts in movies and do things like that. Of course, he helped his family out, but he also helped them get to their own money as well. You see Scary Movie, and you start seeing Little Man, you start seeing all these other different productions. These boys branched out on their own.
a immediate family first
Yes, yes,
before the
immediate.
rest of the
That's
family.
right. That's right. Yeah, yeah. Of course, the
Immediate
immediate.
family. That
That's
that 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 relationship, that marriage, those children, that come first before everybody else.
right. What he said, helping family is appropriate when they face genuine crises like such as health issues, safety risks, or urgent financial burdens. That can be true. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
definitely help them out on that. I'm not gonna lie, Vern. I would help them out on that, but I'm not gonna keep pulling you out the same hole though. Of course, I'm gonna help you on that burden. But if you keep on going over and over with these same mistakes, no, your ass gonna have to lay in that hole on your own.
yeah. I heard the OG Bernie Mac speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the OG Bernie Mac. But he was talking about helping our family members, and when you finally tell them no, it's like you never said yeah. You know, and I know that's hard. That's it's hard being in a position to where you're like up, like you up. You feel me? And now moms and dad, that's different. That's out of the question. Like mom and dad gonna be taken care of. That's not even a conversation to be had.
Mm-mm.
But letting everybody else trying to take care of everybody else, you're gonna run yourself to the grave. You're gonna deplete all of your assets and your resources trying to take care of everybody. Yes, you may want to, but you can't really do that. You're not putting up money for your kids' kids. Because that's really what it's about. Putting up
Yes.
generational wealth. That's the name of the game, right?
Hmm.
Generational wealth is for your kids' kids. You feel me? And if you're trying to help out everybody, if it's a certain crisis, a certain, you in a tight bond, of
Hmm.
course. But I'm not gonna keep rescuing you, bro. I can't do that. And like I said before, I give you the shirt off of my back. But at
Yes.
the same time, I'm older now. I'm wiser now. I know how to move, and I'm not gonna enable you to use me to come up. Nah, that ain't how we rocking.
Not at all. He said, I will only help to a certain extent, but if it's going to hinder my growth, if it's going to take away from my family, no, I can't. 100%. Give your surplus, not your survival. Yes, that's it. I'm not going to give you what's. Yeah, hell no. I'm definitely not going to do that. Nepotism is American family. Okay.
I agree. Hey, look, hey,
You say,
nepotism is a real thing.
of course.
It's a real thing, and I don't blame nobody for that. But I say, in terms of that, in terms of nepotism,
Hmm.
the only way that I'm gonna let that rock is if everything is equal. If everything is equal, and you my fam, okay, yeah,
Yes.
then I'm gonna give you the nod. But I ain't gonna give you the nod just because you my fam, because you may not even be qualified for whatever I'm trying to set you up for. If everything is equal, you're gonna get the tiebreaker.
Yes. Helping out. Hold on. What he said. Helping out and carrying someone is totally two different things. Yes, that's what we saying. Of course, we gonna lend a helping hand, but I'm not gonna keep carrying you. Of course not. Along as they were willing to help themselves. I got but a minute. It took like they're not trying to himself. It's time for cut. Of course, Mel. Of course, yeah, that's it. Get your ass up out of there. It's time to go. I can't do it at all. I will let it be known. She said, I can't do it. I'll be let it be known. That's some of the pressures of being the only wealthy person in your family. I know it's hard for them. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. See, it shouldn't be like that. Like if you got wealth in your family, it's time for you to start creating wealth for other people. And if those people want to be lazy, they gotta be left behind. That's what Vern was saying. We can help you out, but we're not
Yeah.
gonna carry you just because we the ones who struck gold in the family. Like I tell people all the time, striking gold doesn't come overnight. Just like that fucking little Glorilla situation with that little Brorilla fucking boss top box head looking
Yeah,
motherfucker.
bro.
Like
Bro
she
was
wasn't in the studio with her through them long nights and all that. And now you want to talk about what you want and what you entitled to.
Mhm.
Where were you when Mom Duke kicked her out and she was at her homegirl crib and had to sleep on the floor and couches and shit? Where were you then? Like so. I understand that it's a lot of pressure on the people whenever that person strikes gold in the family. But like I said, I can do a little for you, but I'm not gonna do this big one for you because it makes no sense for me to go out and buy 5 people in my house five people in my family a house, knowing damn well they can't take care of that house. So I bought you a house. Now you can't pay the taxes on it. Who it falls on? I bought you a car. You can't pay the insurance. Who it falls on? I'm not gonna enable your ass. So I'm not gonna do big things like that for you. I'm gonna put you on to something and you come get this work and you come figure out how your ass can be rich too. Other than that, you're gonna be left behind.
Yeah. And I said what I said, but I just thinking about it, I know it's difficult, bro. Like it may sound easy, but I know it's difficult. Especially like let's say you $100 million man and
Hmm.
your people, they may not be asking for much.
Yeah.
And it may not be nothing to you. It may not be nothing to you. And you can do it easily. It won't break you won't break a sweat by doing it.
Hmm.
But if you do it and you continue to do it, now you're gonna be enabling them, even though you want to do it, it'll still probably eat you up. Yeah, I ain't gonna do it, but you still gonna probably feel like, damn, I just wish I could, but I'm not going to. It's still gonna mess with you a little bit. So it's not coming from like a cold heart type of situation. I'm gonna feel bad that I can do it and I'm just not gonna do it for you because it may be more beneficial for me not to do it for you to grow. And you probably gonna resent me for that. But it is what it is because we all grown at the end of the day.
Hmm. Definitely. What you said, but with some of my family members, we do help each other when we can. Like my big sis isn't going to let me fall, and vice versa. If she helps me with something, I make sure to go out my way to return it to her. Definitely. Shout out. Yep. Shout out to your sister. Definitely shout out to Karen. Definitely. Referring to my to me, a family is considered a group of hold on. To me, a family is considered a group of failures once they allow their elders being taken care of in the nursing home. But sometimes that's what I'm saying. Sometimes, Vern, yeah, all right, that's your opinion on that, and that's cool. But sometimes people be putting their family in them homes because they don't have time to care for them people. And the best thing, and sometimes that is the best situation to put them in because some of these nursing homes that I seen around here, like these people got doctors on standby, they got dinner tables, like they getting luxury shit. So sometimes I see why they do that. I don't want to do that personally. I don't want to put my parents in a home or nothing like that. But it depends on where you at in life and things like that. So sometimes I can understand why they do it.
Yeah, I mean, if you able, then yeah, I could see that. But if I
Yeah.
got a big ass 6 bedroom house, vacant stuff, well off with money, and you in a nursing home, then yeah, then that's that you know you probably shouldn't be doing that. You should probably have your parents at the crib with you. But to each his own.
Yes. Oh, he said old folks' homes not cheap. That's the ones I'm talking about. No, Nails. like I'm not saying all of them is like that. I'm just saying like some of the ones that I have seen them build down here, like where the people is able though. It's like the 55 plus communities, and these people are able and stuff to do things, and they get in the luxury shit. And I'm not saying all, because I have seen some nursing homes that is not luxury or none of that, and it's fucked up in there, and they need to really get some help up in there. But the ones I have seen lately that they building now, these things is luxury for these people, and I see why some of their family members is putting them in there, because they can't really care for these people.
Yeah, I can
Hold on. Oh
understand
yeah,
that.
yeah. You right. Hold on. I don't trust no damn caretaker with my mother. She said, "Assistant living." All right. Hold on. Wait. What she said? Yes. Yes. Well, that's what they called in. I don't know, because when I go in there, I see people that's like, some of them be like in their 50s, but then you got some of them be like in their 70s and things like that. But they still able to do things for themselves. So I guess it is a difference between a nursing home and an assisted living home. Bullshit. Bullshit. Let me got a bum ass cousin and nephew that when the government cut checks to them.
Hey, look, they can, but a lot of times they don't. You just said it. They bums.
They
So that's
bums.
what they live off of. Look, I'm gonna be a little personal. I'm gonna be a little personal. That's what they live off of. Like, look, bro. When I lost my grandma,
Hmm.
my aunt who had took over as a beneficiary
Hmm.
of my grandmother's policy,
Hmm.
she tried to take all the money and distance herself from the family. A lot of
That's
times when you get caught, when life happens, it show the true colors of those people. You feel me? She got that big ass lump sum payout, and now she want to distance herself away from everybody. She was only the beneficiary on that policy for 2 years. Meanwhile, my parents was paying that policy for 20 plus years, but they had got locked up. They
damn,
had
yo.
got locked up and they wasn't able to pay for it no more. So after those 2 years of her paying on that policy, she took everything and distanced herself from the family. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
So a lot of times, like when you a bum, it's a mentality. It's a mentality. So it's like a crab in the bucket type deal. So yeah, those people they color show whenever money is being involved. If you getting some type of government assistance, that money is already spent before it even get to your in your hand. They ain't got the right mindset to do that type of stuff.
yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I'm so yeah, like a lot of that shit goes on in families, man. And like you said, like it's many times that I could say like shit like that with my family. When my great grandmother passed, my great grandmother was supposed to have some change with her, and she passed away, man, and it was nothing. So I don't know what was going on. And like I said, throughout all these times, I was a younger man, so we don't fully know what was going on in there, but we know great grandpa wasn't no slouch or none of that. And great grandpa left a great penny for her. And grandma had some money because she sold the house and everything. And then I don't know what happened to the rest of that money.
That's how
But
it
what
be,
she
bro.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, man. That don't make no damn sense. So is someone a bad person if they can't afford and do not know how to take care of a sick elderly person and they take them to a nursing home? No, you're not a bad person for that. I don't believe you are, because if you're not in the right stage of caring for somebody, how can you care for them? So that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna look at them as a bad person. I'm just look at them like maybe they needed somebody else help. That's why I said I understand why they got these assistant living homes and nursing homes is open, because some people just can't put up with it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna look at you as a bad person, but like for me, like one thing people don't really understand about me is, man, I'm very, very hard on men. I'm very hard on men. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say that you a bad person, but I'm gonna look at you like you gotta figure it out because I ain't never had no excuses.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't
Mm-hmm.
give men no excuses. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
have no help. I didn't have no handouts. I had to figure it out. I had no choice. I had all the odds stacked against me. And it's like you gotta do what you gotta do. You feel me? So just speaking on my perspective, I'm not gonna say that you're a bad person, but if I'm looking at you in your eye as a man, I'm gonna tell you, you gotta figure something out.
Mm-hmm.
Make it happen. That's
Definitely.
just me.
That's it. Definitely. Ain't nothing wrong with that. She said no, Tosh. If they're not able to, nursing home is the only option, then that doesn't make them a bad person. But I always encourage family who have to put their loved ones in nursing homes, go and check on them every day. Yes, you damn right. Because they do some grimy shit up in those type of places, man. That's what I'm working so hard now, so I can go back and get her and my twin so I can take care of them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all, Nels. Definitely. Hell yeah. Anybody else got anything out there in the crowd for us tonight, man? We've been rocking for about almost an hour tonight. Y'all got anything else out there for us, man? Before we move on to the next one, we was gonna do my man question and shit, but nigga didn't show up, so we ain't gonna do that shit. We gonna move on to something else though. My boy not in the building tonight, so I don't wanna
Oh yeah,
think we stole his question and shit. You know what I mean? But we still got the number 3 though. But yeah, I got another intermission real quick, y'all. Let me get a little quick 2-minute intermission real quick before we hit y'all with the third one. We're about to go into some more music real quick, y'all. Man, bear with us, please, man. Black and Talkative. I appreciate everybody for hanging out with us tonight. Throw them checks in the crowd while we get a little quick intermission on, guys. Let's go. I got that juvenile coming up next. I got that juvenile coming up, Ron. I ain't forget about you, my brother. Throw them checks in the crowd, though, y'all, before we get into the third and final one. Let's go.
No money, no conversation, not talk paper, y'all niggas hating. On the grind, this shit amazing. Celebration, real niggas made it. Gucci suits, bossed up. Fuck boy, don't cross us. Power circle, money team, don't give a fuck who don't like us. Anything I spit official. Bitch, I'm shooting up like a missile. You try to check for that issue? Good boy, I won't miss you. I keep it G with this street shit. So Rocky's out, my niggas still. Hold it down for them trim niggas. RP to that nigga pimp. You broke, y'all front. You ain't getting no money. We on, we live. Young niggas get money. Tell them niggas get money. Tell them niggas get money. You broke, we on. Young niggas get money. You broke, y'all front. You ain't getting no money. We on, we live. Young niggas get money. Tell them niggas get money. Tell them niggas get money. You broke, we on. Young niggas get money.
You broke, you ain't getting no money. First off, I been getting to the money. Jack Who, I ain't tripping on nothing. Just hitting me a lick, finna turn it into something. K-Young, they trip. Hold on, let me get them. All this money they tripping, might have one to go get us, go get them. But I'm a killer, so I might go with them. Hell nah, I ain't stunning. 4 bands on me, wanna see who ride. Come and put your hands on me. X so high, come and put the fan on me. I'm live, cut the station on. They hating, what they hating on? They waiting, I'm who they waiting on.
You broke, y'all front. You ain't getting no money. We on, we live. Young niggas get money. Tell them niggas get money. Tell them niggas get money. You broke, we on. Young niggas get money. You broke, y'all front. You ain't getting no money. We on, we live.
Get back into it, y'all. Let's go. Let's go.
Tell them niggas get money. Tell them niggas get money. You broke, we on.
Tell them niggas get money. Let's go. Y'all niggas get some money out there, man. It's Black and Talkative. Let's go, y'all. You about to check back in. How y'all feeling out there tonight, man? I'm glad y'all checking in with us, man. We appreciate everybody who checked in here with us on this Saturday night right here. What you say? Yeah, Vern, somebody should be able to take care of their grandparents. What Vern was talking about before we got up out of there. If a grandma and grandpa had like 10 children, 50 grandchildren, and they still, that's how the whole. Yeah, Vern. I ain't gonna lie. They got all that family, man. I ain't gonna lie, Vern. Somebody should step up, Vern. I ain't even gonna lie, Vern. Somebody should step up. Got her work. Don't even have time to get pretty for the camera. That nigga Mel stupid. Yo, Nell, did you see Mel talking about, man? That's crazy. Nah. She had to work tonight. That's all good. But yeah, we're gonna get into the third and final one. The third and final one was true or false. Work promotion should be based strictly on performance, not seniority. I said it was true. You heard me?
Yeah, I said
I
true
said,
too. I mean, cause me, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't. I wouldn't say that I'm cocky, but I'm like very confident, and that comes from like what I put into it. You know what I'm saying? Like what I put into it. I take pride in whatever I do. You know, it don't matter what it is. From when I was playing sports to whatever. Like I want to be the best at everything. I know what I bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? So when I see cats that have these positions, and yeah, they may been for a long time, and longevity does play. It does. Seniority does.
Hold on, my
Am I
boy shit.
cutting out?
Yeah, go ahead. You good. You back.
Am I cutting out? Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, you good. You back. You back. I can
Oh,
hear
okay.
you.
Yeah. No, I was saying, seniority does play a part because with seniority you get to see like anomalies. You know what I'm saying? You
Hmm.
could have been working on the job for a minute and something happened that you never necessarily seen before, but a person that been there for 20 years, they may have seen this certain situation before, so they know how to handle it. You feel me? Because it don't necessarily happen all the time. So it's hard to train for that particular situation because you ain't never really seen it because it's an anomaly. So I get that part. Seniority has its place, but man, you got rookies that come into the NFL all the time and they the MVP or they the you know what I'm saying, they showing up. So
Hmm.
it shouldn't be solely based upon seniority. It should be based upon the performance. Cause like I was getting at, I feel like I'm that dude. I'm just keeping it real. I really do. And some people they get shined based upon seniority or based upon relationships or based upon skin color and all that. We know how that go.
Hmm.
you know. But that's why I try to tell us as men, especially us black men, make sure that you are the part. Don't just look the part. And I know I don't look the part, but make sure that you are the part. You feel me? Because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get the short end of the stick, you know. And it is gonna be based upon seniority, but it shouldn't necessarily be that way. But that's how I go.
Hmm. 100%. Cheese with that damn Walmart. Hey, yo, Cheese. I know you moved up from the cart runner, nigga, so cut it out now, Cheese. You almost there, nigga. You gonna be running that Walmart. Now, I know you ain't at the Walmart no more. Let me stop fucking with Cheese. Nah, but yeah, though, like, yeah, I believe it's based on performance. Like you said, I understand seniority. I understand the people who've been around. But if I come into a job and I'm doing a job better than the dude who been there 20 years. Why should I be
Mhm,
overlooked for my performance? Like, you know what I mean?
mhm,
Like that happened to me at a job before. Like, my performance was like I know my performance was up to par and I was doing everything that I needed to do and I still didn't get the job. And after I didn't get the job, I felt bad. You know what I mean? Because they was promising me like, we like what you're doing. You came in here, you trained up a few guys, you got the team up and going. And then a week later, he come back to me. Dude was like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and roll with such and such, whatever. And I looked back and I was damn, I understand he was there, but he's not better than me. And I had to come to realize when you that type of person and you good at what you do, they like to leave you where you at. They don't want you to move around and they don't want you to be up in another position because you already good at what you're doing.
So,
Hey, you know what
guys,
that made me think about? That made me think about like you go into a job and you got these cats, they've been there 20 years. They've been there 20 years. They was there when they was when minimum wage was like $5. So they've been getting their raises, you know what I'm saying? They've been getting their little raises, you know what I'm saying, throughout the years. You come in as a fresh face with your certifications behind you, and you making more than them, and they hating on you. You know what I'm saying? I've been here 20 years. I feel you. I probably feel the same way if I was in your shoes, but I ain't in your shoes. You know what I'm saying? So they be
yeah,
hating on you. That's that seniority type stuff. And I
yeah,
get it, but it's like, look, bro. And that's how they did me. That's how they did me. So once I got to NOV, like ain't nobody really want to train me. They ain't want to show me the ropes. They ain't want to tell me nothing. So I kind of had to learn everything on my own. I had to kind of train myself. You feel me? To really get my feet wet.
hmm
That happens a lot.
yes. And that shit is crazy, man. I don't like stuff like that, man, because you be out there putting in that work. And it's like, why do I keep getting passed up? Because I was only here for 2 years. I was only here for 3 years. And this dude been sitting around and I'm better than him. It don't matter if he been here 10 years. I'm better than him. So I think everything should be based off of merit. Like if you got the drive and you got the force to go out there and get it, you shouldn't be overlooked. It doesn't matter how long you've been on the job. Like you said, a rookie of the year. Like you got the rookie coming in. He rookie of the year. He offensive rookie of the year. He's damn near the MVP. He done dug his team from a 3-13 back to a 13-3, and you still overlooking this man.
Hmm. Hmm.
She said, all right, promotion should be based off who produces the best results. Some people who've been there are comfortable. You had more than enough time to shine, but you didn't. Yes, yes, that's 100% correct. I don't care how much choose that one person had. The person is a poor leader and doesn't have respect for his peers and higher up bosses. That person is not going to get the job. That be the problem though, Vern. Yeah, you 100% right. And that's the corporate world. And that shit that I had to learn. I'm not gonna lie, because sometimes I can see myself being like that. And then after I sit back and think about it, I'm like, damn, that's probably why I didn't get the job, because they don't like the way, I might have said something, or they don't like the energy that I was bringing, or something like that. But at the end of the day, I never been a motherfucking poor leader. You can ask anybody who I ever had to train up, who I ever had to like whatever job I worked in, the warehouse, the kitchen, driving, wherever I trained somebody, them dudes became a motherfucking top general at the job. So I never been a poor leader. It probably been I had a bad attitude, and I could take blame for that one. I'm not even gonna lie.
I hear that. I hear that, and I agree with what Vern is saying.
Mm-hmm.
But man, sometimes look, they just got rid of two good foremen who been at my job for one was there for 22 years, one was there for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
Very good leaders.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good leaders. Replace them with somebody that's an asshole that's just gonna get results. Cause they
Yes.
just trying to push product. They just trying to push product out the door. It's gonna bite them in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna bite them in the ass because that ain't the way that it should be. But a lot of time, whenever they trying to push these numbers, when they trying to
Mm-hmm.
get these numbers where they need to be, they don't care. They want somebody because we all know 9 times out of 10, most of our supervisors got a particular um, disposition to handling people.
Mm-hmm.
It may not always be the best. They're gonna ruffle your feathers. They're gonna rub you the wrong way. They may get the results, they may not, but a lot of times they put these people with a certain type of personality traits in these positions to try to get the results that they looking for. You know what I'm saying? And it's not always being a leader of men or being a leader of people. That ain't necessarily what they looking for. It's
Mm-hmm.
about get these numbers by any means necessary, and that's what they care about. The people at the top, if they look down and they see that these numbers are adding up and they making a revenue, they not really caring about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Below them, they not really caring. All they looking at as is the numbers, and they adding up. That's all they caring about.
Yes. I got smart. Started playing chess. Let me see. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know y'all got a lot of comments coming in. I'm sorry, guys. Performance earns the promotion. Seniority might break the time if they both are equal workers. If equal works. Yes, that's true. Ron, get the fuck up out of here. I ain't never. You know better than that. You know everybody in that warehouse was better because of me. They know what I was doing in that warehouse, so cut it out, Ron. Don't be doing that bullshit up out here. That's why he start laughing. Don't be bullshitting, nigga. When
Nah,
shit like
tell
that
it, tell it,
always
tell it.
that nigga bullshitting. When shit like that happens to me, I always end up with a better position, better money, and a better situation. That's great. That's how I look at it now. Whenever somebody do certain things to me and shit doesn't happen, it don't work out for me. All I do, I look at it and say, that wasn't for me. That wasn't God's plan. So I'm back to doing something else now. It's not God's plan for me to get that promotion or for me to have that job. I got smart and started playing the game. Of course, that's all you can do. Well, he said,
Yeah,
Jay,
you
that's
got to.
based solely on economics, getting the job done for less. Hold on, what you
Oh
talking
yeah,
about? Oh, what you was
oh
talking
yeah.
about?
That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the name of the game. You know what I'm saying? They killed. Man, look, and I miss those dudes too. They took two good dudes out to replace them with one, but but see, it's gonna bite him in the ass because he's not familiar with our process. So now he just rushing, pushing. But
Mm-hmm.
we're having a lot of mistakes because he's trying to get stuff out the door. So it's gonna bite him in the ass. So now the customers are not gonna be happy. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But that's how they do. That's how they
Yes.
do.
Well, he said, have you ever seen someone with a job they clearly weren't qualified for, meaning someone who's bad at the job they have? Yeah. I don't say
All the
people names
time.
and shit, cheese, but hell yeah. Like I know people like that right now in the present day who's very bad at their job and they only got that job because they like to, run around and tell everything that's going on at the job and shit. So those, the people keep them close to them so they can get the inside ear to what's really going on that be happening shit out there. So definitely cheese. Yeah, yes, yes, I agree with that. We're talking about all right, people often miss promotions due to the lack of visibility among leadership, failure to demonstrate skills at the next level, or being deemed too valuable in their current role to replace. That's what I was just talking about earlier. Yes, and that's what I think happens.
That's
Like you are too valuable at what you're doing, so they don't want to remove you from that position because if they move you from that position, then who's gonna come and fill up that hole for the company? So when you too value at a certain spot in your company, a lot of times they do not want to move you up, Vern.
nah, that's true. That's true. Another one is you could be too much of a leader. And I know that sound kind of productive. But from what I've seen, a lot of times where I'm at, the people that ruffle the feathers, the people that speak up, that go against, especially upper management, when you disagree with what they saying, you ain't a yes man. They like, oh no, we can't put you. We can't put this dude in a powerful position because he gonna go against what we saying. And
Yes,
that right there happens a lot, bro. A lot of
yes,
the leads, a lot of the leads that I see are the people like I was talking about a couple of episodes ago when we be in the meetings and they just be laughing at the bojo. Those be the
yeah,
leads.
yeah,
They
yeah,
laughing at his jokes all the damn time, and it's like this is not even funny right now.
yeah.
But they laughing. You know what I'm saying? Them the people that they put in place because they know they're gonna do their job. They good at their job, but they not gonna go against the grain. A lot of times, if you're a person that'll go against the grain, they don't want you in that spot.
Not at all. They do definitely don't. Not at all. They did something strange for a piece of change. That's how they got their position. I
Right,
hope not, man. I hope not. I
right.
hope they ain't doing none of that. Said Jay, I understand. I totally understand. All right.
Oh shit, big fat shit. I was terminated for not kissing ass and being a
Yeah, they
yes
be
man.
under that desk.
Like that's
They
crazy,
be
but
under
how?
that desk.
Yeah, like how can that happen though? Like why? Like why should I have to agree with everything that's going on to keep this position or to keep this job title? I shouldn't have my
Mhm.
home, my own opinion. Like that sounds crazy to me because I got a different opinion for y'all guys, or I'm going against the grain, and now y'all feel like I'm not worthy because you feel like I'm gonna go against the rules. I just don't
Bro,
get it though.
that's the same. That's the same with everything. Like even when you talking about doctors, you're taught a curriculum.
Hmm.
You're taught a curriculum. You better not go outside and invent your own cure. Nah, that's not what we doing over here. You're
Yes,
gonna treat them what we told you to treat them with. Don't go outside the box. Do what we told you to do. You feel me? And that's how it is on every job. So if you're a free thinker, you try to go outside the box, they're gonna start looking at you sideways when you just trying to find a more productive manner for this to move forward. That ain't what they looking for. They're looking for you to fit in. And that's just the truth.
crazy. Yeah, that's some wild shit right there. You can have your own opinion, but you have to know how to deliver the message. Right? I seen how you talk to people. That's what I said. I have to learn. And I'm learning today. I'm learning today not to be like that. So I'm just learning to be calm, breathe in, breathe out, and not just lash out with all the anger and things because sometimes I just feel like, why you not understanding where I'm coming from? Like, you know what I've been doing. You can follow me. You follow me every day. Y'all can track everything I'm doing. So how come I'm not feeling the appreciation? But the minute that you fuck up on a job one time, they on your ass. But for the 1,000 times that I've been around here and I'm doing my thing, I get no appreciation. Everybody just, I guess appreciation is not saying anything. And I have to learn that today. I have to learn that, just take that in silent. And whenever they try to call you out for something, ignore it the same way in silence.
And cause you from New York, you be talking crazy. You know how y'all do.
Yeah, I be on
Yeah.
it, man. I'm not even gonna lie, brother. I be on it, but I'm learning now not to be like that a little bit. I'm learning now to calm down and be reasonable. When you're not the yes man, you become the enemy. Yes, yes, Mel, definitely. Leaders
Yeah.
might feel by your frustration. Yeah, and some of them do, and that's why I said. And then I have to understand when you talking to some of these people at work, these guys don't come from the same place that you come from. So just because I'm talking a little loud, they might call it aggression, but I'm not being aggressive. This is just where I come from. I'm not trying to be aggressive. I'm not trying to come down on you or anything like that. I'm a little frustrated, but I'm not being aggressive towards you. So I have to learn the areas that where I'm at when I'm in this workplace. Like, let me just pull you to the side. Let's have a conversation. Let's not get loud. And I'm learning how to do that today, man. I am. I'm trying.
I was trying to trigger them niggas. That's all. It ain't work. I was trying to trigger them.
No,
It ain't
no,
work.
yeah.
It ain't work.
Said big sis. Yeah, he was trying. Yo,
I was
he
trying to
was
trigger.
trying, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm
Hey,
not
but
gonna do it. Like I said, I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning,
I,
yo.
nah. But look, like we was talking about, like kissing ass, bro. Like
Hmm.
I really had, like, bro, like on the cool. I got invited. I don't know if y'all got fogo that y'all. Yeah, I'm not. I'm sure y'all got Brazilian. Well, you don't eat steak, so you probably don't even know what a Brazilian steakhouse is. But
Nope, I don't know what that is.
yeah, now it's like an all you can eat steak. It's crazy. But man, you know what I'm saying, the manager, he invited me out on two different occasions and I turned him down, and now he feels some type of way about me because it's like I'm not about to go out and have lunch with you and be fake. You know what I'm
At all.
saying? Like I'm
At
not
all.
about to do that. I'm not about to kiss your ass. I ain't about to do that. I'm gonna be sitting in front of you trying to put on some type of smile and all this other time. I ain't about to shuck and jive with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then when you do that, that's when you ruffle feathers the wrong way and people start talking about you. Oh, you ain't a team player and all that other type stuff. I ain't finna do that.
No doubt. No doubt. What she say? You gonna say you have to play their game. Go to them and say, "Hey, bud, I don't feel appreciated. Can we talk?"
Hell no. Hey, bud. Hell no.
Hell no, we ain't been talking like that. You know, I'm gonna try to be a little softer, but it ain't gonna be no, "Hey, bud, can I talk?" No, we're not doing none of
Hey,
that.
but look, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I know how to play chess. I know how to play chess. I play chess, but
That's
it's just certain things I'm gonna do, certain things I'm not. But I'm gonna definitely play chess at all times.
That's right, brother. Yeah, 100%. Both of y'all need team meeting. What the hell is a team meeting, Vernon? You gotta explain to me what that is. He keeps saying we need a team meeting.
Nah, bro. Everybody love me.
Process. Communication is the key to any working environment. Y'all both need team meetings at y'all workplace. No, okay. Yeah, no, we do have team meetings, but Vern, this is the thing. When I have a team meeting at work, you got a bunch of the guys who walk around. They be like, "Yeah, yo, hey, yo, we having a meeting on Tuesday morning. Yo, we gonna go in there and say this. We gonna say that." The people get in there, meeting start. They go
They
around. They
don't
say
say nothing.
they open the floor for 5 minutes for questioning. It's crickets in the room. So you
Yep.
know what I do? After
Yep.
all that's over with, I go and talk to them and tell them what's going on about me personally. Because I'm not gonna stand up in the front of the crowd and look like I'm about to riot everybody up, and then I put myself on full blast now and have them looking at me like, "Yo, that's the guy who we got to keep an eye on now. That's the guy who gonna rile everybody up." I'm not gonna do that. So if I have a problem and I feel like something is not going right, I'm gonna reach out to the people personally. I'm never gonna stand up in front of the crowd because I did that before and I almost got my ass fired behind that.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm total opposite. I never speak. I never speak. The only
Mm-hmm.
time you will hear me speak is in the team meetings. I tell my lead,
Mm-hmm.
hey, speak, say this,
Yeah.
say this. This needs to be said. But they don't say it. I wait. And just like you said, it's crickets. If they don't say nothing,
Yeah.
I'ma say something. And they
See.
looking at me like, look at this easy E ass nigga. Like they be telling me all the time. They be getting at me out, easy E. You feel me? And I obviously look different than everybody else. I mean, I'm in the oil field. You feel me? But I'm a say it. If y'all don't like it, it is what it is. I say it in a respectful manner. I articulate myself well that you can actually understand what I'm saying. But nah, I'm gonna say what I need to be what need to be said. But nigga, I have 3 meetings every day, every single day. I have 3 meetings a day.
Mm-hmm.
Too many meetings.
Mm-hmm. I ain't mad at you for that, Jay. Yeah, definitely, my brother. We said, yo, right, yeah, yo, Mel, I'm gonna hold you to that shit, Mel. You could bring us to the steakhouse, but I don't eat that though, Mel. That's why I don't really go there. But if they got some good baked chicken, you know, some sauteed chicken, some fried chicken, some grilled chicken, whatever way chicken we could do it, I could roll with it, baby. But if it's all steakhouses and shit, I can't roll with that, man.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Coffee breaks or after work beers at a local bar for a little talk about the workplace. Yes, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm not gonna front. Yeah, we do that. I have little barbecues at the home, and and I have a few guys over that that I know I could associate with and things like that. But it's not everybody though. We have them meetings with a few guys. It's about a handful, and that's it. I don't have everybody over. I got a handful of guys that I could associate with at the job. They come over, we can have a nice barbecue, and that's it.
I wish I could.
Yeah, I got a few of them. I ain't even gonna lie, I got a few. We had a nice time here last in like September. I had a little barbecue at the crib, and we had a couple people over here from the job and shit like that. Tasha had a couple people from her job. I had a couple people over here from my job, and we had a nice time over here. The team meetings are the leader's agenda, not the workers. I was one of the only leaders who gave my team access to the agenda. It was a game changer. Yes, but see, you got to be careful too when you're doing things like that too, because I know certain people who might like that, but then you might have somebody else might look down upon that like, yo, why she giving them access to certain things, or why she giving them access to have say so? Because they humans and they supposed to have input. They the people who making y'all the millions of dollars.
Hey, I'm 10 toes, Watts. I'm
Motherfucking
10
10.
toes, definitely.
Of course, you gotta be. Of course, that's why I fuck with my. You see, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. You see, my girl in the crowd right here. My girl Nels is in the crowd with us tonight. My homie Jay checked in with me tonight. Yo, like I'm gonna tell y'all, my homie been 10 toes down. I have told y'all here many a times on many a shows. That boy, since he joined me, it was probably about October, November, sometime since he joined. That man been 10 toes down, man, and I definitely appreciate you, homie. So give it up for my boy, the 10 man. Y'all know, throw the checks
The
in the
10
crowd.
man. The 10 man.
Y'all know what y'all do. Throw the checks in the crowd for the motherfucking 10 man. Y'all know what it is.
Man.
Listen, I learned
Nah,
to
I
speak.
got much love for you, bro. The feeling is mutual, bro. The same
Appreciate
way
you.
that you say you appreciate me, I appreciate you the same, bro. We gonna get this whole rock.
You already know, baby. We ain't gonna stop rocking. You already know. Let me see. Look at Francis. Oh, hey, Francis. How you doing? Thanks for checking in tonight, too, Francis. Let me see. All right, what they said. Where we at now? We said you gotta get along with everyone. Yo, Vern, cut that shit out, Vern.
Yeah, I ain't hearing that from you.
We ain't hearing that, Vern. We ain't trying to hear
I ain't
all that
hearing
shit.
that from Vern.
Not from Vern, especially the way
He
Vern.
being civil. He being civil, Vern, today. I like
Appreciate
it.
you, Vern.
I like it.
For my boy Vern
Yeah,
too.
he had a good night tonight.
That's my dog. Yeah, he had a great night. Give it up for my boy. I don't like hanging with coworkers outside of work. They can't keep
Yeah.
outside business out of work. Yes, I'm not going. That's why I say I'm not going to lie, Cheese. See, I ain't going to lie. Like me and you, like we a little. I'm a little older. You know what I mean? So I know which guys that I can talk to and have these conversations, and we're not going to hear about it at work. And that's the thing about it, though, Cheese. And then when you want something to be known at work, you know which guys to go and talk to too. So you gotta keep those kind of people around as well. I'm not telling you to put them on the outside business. Lead them at work, and you had them conversations with them at work.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The only two people from my work that I would kick it with is two OGs. One of them he like 53. The other one he like 48. Them the
Yes,
only two dudes I kick it with outside of the J. Everybody else, nah.
yes, we love you, Brown man. Jeez, it took me 8 years to let co-work people. Yo, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She ain't lying either. I ain't even gonna front. I'm just like, yo, you got. I said, I'm like, yo, I know you got homegirls and shit at work. Mm-mm. I, and I ain't gonna lie, and she's still like that. She still only had like not even a handful. She don't even got a handful. I think she had like maybe three tops. So she don't even got a handful of people who she be hanging around and shit. So she definitely telling the truth on that one. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I missed the comment up here because I see y'all was up here. They was going in on the job. We all together to get this money. Why make it harder? No, no, no. Nobody's making it harder, Vern.
Mhm.
Some of the employees do that. That's what
Yeah.
they need to do. They need to clock in because we here to get this money. Some of them got other agendas thinking that the higher ups care more for them and things, and they trying to go too far above and beyond. Like, do your job, get your money, and go ahead and go home.
Yeah. Hey, don't you hate? Hey, don't you hate sometimes when you gotta? It's like you gotta bring yourself down a couple notches from what you could be doing. You know what I'm saying? Based upon the environment that you're around, because you could, let's say, you could do 10 tasks and they can only do 6, but they hating on you because you can complete them 10 tasks. They can only complete 6 because your
Mm,
capacity is higher. So now
yes.
everybody looking at you in the wrong manner. So you got to dumb yourself down in order for everybody not to hate you. You know what I'm saying? That
Mm-hmm.
stuff happens a lot. You got to dumb yourself down in order for they light to shine.
I'm not gonna lie, brother. I hate that shit. I'm not even gonna lie. Like that's why sometimes, like we always talk about before, like when certain conversations is brought up, or when people like start talking about like Yo, son, did you see baddies last night, or you seen baddies? Nah, homie, I ain't talking to you, bro. I gotta get up out of here. That conversation, yeah, yo, bro, dap up. I'm gonna get with you, cause that's the type of shit I'm ignoring you, brother. Like I can't listen to nobody who talking about shit like that. I gotta step off from you. That was your big Ray. Yep, she said. I'm just waiting to see how long it will be before Gil and Wallow notice Black and Talkative. Hopefully soon, Mel. Hopefully soon. I love to get up there, especially talk to my boy Wallow. I fuck with Wallow. Gilly cool.
Yeah, me
You
too.
know, I ain't got no problems with Gilly at all. But Wallow, that's my motherfucking guy. I love to have a sit down and kick back with Wallow. I ain't on front. I love it.
Hey, you seen that one when Gilly was like, hey, I walked up on the block and all them niggas was running. And then Wallow was like, where was I at? You know what I'm saying? He was like, that nigga say,
Locked up or something, nigga? Where I was at? 'Cause, nigga, you ain't never make nobody run, nigga. Yo, that
man, them
nigga
niggas ain't,
Wallow
man,
crazy,
them
yo.
niggas ain't run. He straight pulled his card, bro.
Yeah,
He
that
straight
nigga
pulled. Nah, Gilly was that dude, but it was just funny though. It
Yeah,
was
yeah,
just
that's
funny
why
though.
I fuck with Gilly, man. Them niggas is funny as hell, man. I love their relationship, man. What she said, me too, Tosh. Not everyone is welcome in my home. I only have one friend that is loud in my house around my kids. Yeah, definitely. I'm not mad at you, especially if you got children. I'm definitely not mad at you for that, Nels. Yep, I called it. Jason. Yep, I called it. Censoring yourself. Smart people often have to dumb themselves down so other people can properly understand them. That is 100% true. Cheese. I'm not even gonna lie to you, brother. That's 100% true. And that shit feels annoying though, cheese. That's annoying when you can't have certain type of conversations with people that you feel like supposed to be on a certain level. Like when I'm looking around at guys that's 35 and I still hear them talking like how the young boys is talking and shit. And I'm looking at them like, damn, son, when you gonna grow up? Like sometimes you don't even know what stage of life you in right now because you don't know when that clock about to run out. So man, try to do something else with your life instead of sitting around doing bullshit, man.
Yeah.
We said that's why I understand needs to be understood, especially with Foreign workers need consistent lecture that don't result in violence.
Mm.
Hey yo, man. They just work different, Vern. They different. That's all I gotta say about them. Them guys just different, the farming workers. I ain't got nothing bad to say about them people, man. That be blowing my like act your age. Yes. If you agree, stop inviting people to the house. Laugh out goss. Yo, shut up. Listen, I don't be having stop lying like I be having a bunch of damn company over and shit. She always be making it seem like when the last time I don't remember the last time I even had nobody here, man. Like I don't even have my own damn family. My own family don't even be coming to see me and shit. I gotta go out to their cribs and shit. They be forgetting where I lived at. Like they didn't see me in so long. These motherfuckers thought I done moved to a new state.
Hey,
I
I ain't gonna lie.
crib.
Everybody be blowing my high. That's why I'm the damn 10 man.
Yep,
I
I ain't
don't
well
know,
shit.
bro.
Not me, bro. I be in the crib chilling because nobody don't be fucking with me. Like I
Yeah,
don't know why.
bro.
Like I tell people, like I know why. I know why. Like certain parts of the family don't be like messing with me and shit. Because like I said, I got different ideas from people, and I don't go along with what everybody wants you to go along with. So that's fine. But like I tell them all the time, we ain't got no beef, man. I love you, but we just
Yeah, but
bump heads.
it don't even be them trying to distance themselves from me. It be me trying to distance myself from them because it's like, man, look, we too different. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like
shit.
because I get annoyed, bro. I get annoyed by nonsense. I do, bro. Like if you around me talking a bunch of nonsense, like I'm gonna get annoyed. I'm just like, nah, this is not what it is. And I'm the type of person like if I don't rock with you, you're gonna know.
Of course.
Like you're gonna know. I'm not gonna fake it. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So That's why a lot of my relationships is the way that they are.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like that's crazy. What she said down there? What she said? Hold on, my bad. She said I'm the same way.
So
Mm-hmm. Like that is, but I don't know, bro. I just don't get it. That's my feeling that why some of them don't rock with me because I know I'm a great person and I don't do nothing wrong to nobody. I don't try to overstep on nothing. I just say my opinion, and some people don't like the way I come off sometime, and that's why I guess they stay away. And it's better
you
for
got
me though. It's better
you
for me.
got too much light, bro.
Yeah, it's better for me.
You got too much light, and
Definitely.
I got light too, but it's just a different manner of it. It's just a different aspect of it. You feel me?
Hmm.
But it's like people that got light, got purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's going places. It rubs people the wrong way because they already know that their trajectory is not the same as yours.
Yes.
You feel me? So they gonna hate on you regardless. That's all that is.
Definitely. What she talking about? Go ahead, Taj. What you talking about? That she got a random question. We about to get into a little intimate. Matter of fact, hold on. Hold your question. We're gonna get into one more little intermission. Then for our last like 25 minutes, 20 something minutes, we're gonna open the floor for the people to ask us some questions out there tonight. That's what we'll do for the last 20 minutes. So we're gonna get into another quick intermission real quick, y'all. I appreciate y'all for checking in with Black and Talkative. Whoever out there with us tonight on this Saturday night with us, man. If y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all like and subscribe. If y'all newcomers, if y'all always been with us, man, throw them checks in the crowd, man. We truly appreciate y'all, man, on Black and Talkative, episode 17, season 2. We'll be right back. About to get back into it. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. What's going on again, man? I appreciate y'all for checking in with us, man. Let's go. Yeah, Megan Thee
Hey,
Stallion snapped on that. I like that one by Meg. What's going
hey,
on?
hey, hey, somebody requested that. Who was that?
You already know. Oh, that was Ron. That was my brother, Julio.
Okay. Hey, Ron, I got one for you next time.
Got you, got you. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Megan did snap on that one. Megan snapped on that one. I give it up to Megan Thee Stallion on that one. Give it up to her on
Hey,
that one.
go look up Ride That by Juvenile Juvenile Birdman and Lil Wayne. Ride That.
All right, look at
Yeah,
now.
you're gonna like that.
She said
You're
little
gonna like
booties matter too. All right, y'all. This is how we gonna do tonight, though. The last 20 minutes, y'all. Go ahead, Tosh. Whoever got a question out there, maybe gonna open the floor for our people out there, man. Y'all can throw out some random questions. Which I got a question on. We waiting out there. We waiting, y'all, for the last 20 minutes. They eat pancakes too. Shut your. See, here we go with this shit. We opening the floor up for some nice questions. Don't start with y'all shit tonight, man. All right? Come on, yo. You said you had a question. Throw your question out there for
hey, what
anybody
she
out
said
there in
was true.
the
What she
crowd.
said was true.
She said what she. Jay said what she said is true. Mm. Come on, y'all. We waiting for y'all. Let's go, Tosh. You said you had a random question. Let's go. Whoever else out there with us, we got a couple people out there with us. Come on, y'all. Y'all can throw a question out there to us too. We waiting for your ass. How you gonna say you got a question and then we waiting for you and you don't got no question for us? We about to go on to something else, man. All right, there we go. All right. Would you rather know how you would die or the cause? No, I wouldn't rather that. I would just rather when the time comes, it happens. Like I don't want to see no clock ticking over my head. Like we watch. What's the movie Out of Time? Like I don't want no clock on my skin or a clock over my head to show me how I'm gonna die or what's the cause of how I'm gonna die. So when that time comes, it just comes. I really don't want to know how it's gonna happen though.
I might be in a minority,
Mhm.
But bro, I don't want to die like
Mhm.
you feel me? Like I don't want to die like struggling. You feel me? Having people to take care of me and all that other type. I don't want to die like that, bro. I just want to go.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I rather just die and
Yeah.
you feel me instead of like suffer. Like put me out of my misery, bro. Like let me
Yes.
get me up out of here to this next stage. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to go out like that.
Mhm. I feel you on that. What she said, you have to choose. Hold on. She had you have to choose. Oh God, here we go with this shit. Right? Would you? All right. I would rather the cause. I would rather the cause of how it's gonna happen. Then I rather take the cause.
I mean, but why would you take the cause? Cause I mean, if you gonna die, then it don't even matter. It ain't nothing that you can do. You already know what you gonna die of.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't prevent it.
You're right. It's it. You're right. It doesn't matter.
You gonna die of this, and then you spend your time trying to prevent it, but it don't even matter.
Don't even matter.
It just die.
That nigga said, "Yo, you just die. Fuck it."
Yeah, it's go.
Oh, shit. Hold on, Nels. I'm gonna get back to your question, Nels. I forget. She said, "I wouldn't want to know. But I do prefer to die in my sleep." Everybody always say that. They always prefer that, but just know that only maybe about 2 to 3% of the people of the world go to sleep and don't wake up. So some shit happens to people.
Man, I feel like
Like it's
I
my
don't know.
bad.
I probably don't even know how to articulate it properly, but you know how they say that like sleep is the cousin of death.
Uh huh.
And you know, man, it's crazy how many people that don't dream, bro. That's I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's
That's crazy to me because I dream every night. Like I man, look, I be somewhere else. I don't know, but you know, I feel like if you die in your dreams, that was like a perfect transition to where you going because you know whenever you dream and you experiencing another realm, your
yes.
your your natural senses are suspended and your spiritual senses are are heightened. You know what I'm saying? So you experiencing another realm when you dreaming, whether you believe it or not. That's what's going on. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So if you naturally transition into that realm while you sleeping, 9 times out of 10, you know, you going somewhere good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Amen. What she said, if you know the time, you probably can accomplish a goal. Yeah, that's true, but you still know. So it don't matter how much goals you accomplish. Like, you still know your ass is out of here.
Hmm.
But Cheese said, not gonna lie, if I could choose how how to go, I'd like to go out as a really old guy in the sword fight or a martial arts fight. Like a movie. I'm going out like a badass. This nigga Cheese is crazy. Cheese want to go out like Master Roshi and these niggas, man. Cheese crazy as hell.
Yeah, Master Splinter.
Hell yeah. Yes, they say that I've been so close to death so many times. That is what I prefer. No problem with that. Yeah, I get you. No problem with that, Nels.
Yeah.
Jay, you right. I believe that wholeheartedly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Knowing when you die, you'll know exactly how much time you have left, which might help you plan your life, do things you want, and spend time with people you love. But it might also make you anxious as the date gets closer. Knowing how you'll die, you'll know the cause, illness, accident, but not when. That could make you consistently worry every time something similar happens.
Yep.
That's why, yeah, that's true. That's 100% true, bro.
Yeah, I like how you worded that, Washington.
Yeah, that was great, Watts. That was very great right there, Watts. I'm not even gonna lie, brother. I like that cheese. Cheese is crazy, man. Cheese always want to go out with as a motherfucking warrior all the time. That nigga cheese crazy as hell. Y'all got any more questions for us out there,
Yeah.
man?
I would choose to go. I would choose to go out like that too. I just don't want to go out as an old ass man. Like, nah, I go out on my shield, go out on my shield and my sword as well. I,
Ain't
I
nothing.
resonate with that.
Said people fear death primarily due to insane awareness of personal the fear of not regarding what happens after life ends.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
I
I
think
think
that's
people wouldn't fear death like that if they weren't introduced to hell. If
yes.
they weren't, like I said, you taught about hell around the same time that you taught about the boogeyman. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So that's so ingrained into your subconscious to where you're afraid of death. You don't realize that you are energy. And the second law of thermodynamics say that energy cannot be created or destroyed. So you're not going to hell. It's not happening. Like it's
Hmm.
not happening. A physical spirit is not finna be burnt by fire. You feel me?
Not at all.
But that's why I think why a lot of people are afraid of it because what they've been taught about hell.
Mm-hmm. She said, it's like a lose lose situation. Laugh out because time both cause anxiety and we fear the unknown. Yes. Let me see. Hold on. Janelle did have a question up here. Hold on. Have her go right here. That's Janelle question right there. Go back down there. All right. She said, "What have you learned about yourselves within the last 6 months?"
Shoot, that I can get back into that college mode and study my ass off. That's a hard mode to get into, bro.
Yeah, that's hard. I
When
ain't
you
gonna lie,
get
that's
out of
hard.
it, when you get out, like shoot, nigga, I can think about even playing sports. When I think about how I used to train, I'm like, bro, I couldn't do that again. Just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, but nah, getting into my mode, trying to achieve these goals, getting down on these books, and it's like, all right, that's I got this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I
Mhm.
say that.
Same shit. Like, well, trying to be more ambitious and trying to listen more, trying to listen and gather different opinions. So I'm learning to listen more. That's what I see. Like that's what I have been seeing myself do more this past 6 months is to listen more and try to take in different opinions and you know I guess try to figure out how to make how to I guess shit I don't even know, man. Like I just said, like that's all I can really say, man. Is in the last 6 months is listening more, man. I can't really even say a lot what I learned in the last 6 months. Being ambitious and listening more.
Hey, look, and I say this as well. In the last 6 months, y'all seen my Instagram. Nels and Ross seen my Instagram. Whoever been watching know I ain't been online in 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So this is totally new for me, breaking out of a shell. It ain't like I'm shy or nothing, but this is like totally getting out of my comfort zone. But you know what I'm saying? You ain't necessarily just supposed to continually be comfortable. So this is a whole totally new leaf for me. Even though it may look like I'm comfortable, this is very new.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. That was from another question. Hold on. It's still going. What if death is just a new form that also has an expiration date? And
And
shit,
Nels better stop.
I don't know. I don't know about that, Cheese. I'm pretty good. Well, then I'm gonna make a lot of money. So that's good. That's what you learned about in the last 6 months. That's great, Cheese. Let me see. Hold on a minute. My
Hey,
bad,
what
y'all.
cheese at? He what cheese at?
Cheese is in Miami.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
Cheese is in Miami.
I could lace him up like right now if he was in Houston.
With the welding.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay. People
yeah.
going for expressions, not just for answers, but because they want to connect, vent, or think things through. I've also learned that listening and responding thoughtfully usually matters more than just giving the fastest answer. That's good. That's another good thing. That's good. That's what you learned, Mel. That's great. Let me see what she said. All right. Great, great job, guys. It's not easy to transition.
You're doing great. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, she's in my.
Oh, get on it. It's all good. It's all good.
Don't
That's
worry,
how you know I'm never. That's how
my
you
boy.
know I'm never a nigga that want to shine in the spotlight. Hey, what they were saying about Diddy? Hey, nigga dancing on the videos and all that. I ain't never been that dude, bro.
Uh huh.
I
Uh
ain't
huh.
never been that dude.
I ain't gonna lie. That ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Shit ain't never. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I use social media, but I wasn't real active on social media. I wasn't posting as much as I post today since we started doing the show and stuff. Since we started doing the show, like in the last 6 months, I have been more active on social media. But before them times, I was leaving social media alone. Like I really was like checked out of social media. I told Tosh, I was like, yo, listen. The next time they see me on social media doing these things, somebody is gonna start paying us for this shit because the nasty things I used to see on social media and the shit that goes on in our community, I used to be disgusted behind it. So every other day I jump on the internet, make a video, talk some shit about what's going on. Then I was like, you know what? People don't even hear me, man. They care about anytime they hear a rapper or somebody say some dumb shit, then everybody in there, yo, you heard what he said? And I'm like, bro, we was on that situation 10 months ago, and now y'all all
Mhm.
over it now because the rapper said it. Like, y'all some morons, man.
Mhm.
She said, just know most of us have less time ahead of us than we have behind us. And on that, I accept death and taxes as promised to us. Also, on that note, I refuse to go anywhere as far as checking out until my finance trust is in order. Goals creating general wealth for those 9 grands, especially. That's right. Of course, ain't nothing wrong with that, friend. I got you on that. That's great. That's good, friend. No problem with that at all. Jay, you're doing well. Stepping out your comfort zone. Hell yeah, that nigga Jay,
I
man. Yeah,
appreciate you.
definitely. Yeah, we definitely be having that nigga laughing. You should see.
Appreciate
I was watching the episode back when me, you, and Nels was going at it when we was talking about this shit. I gotta, and that's my bad because I didn't clip it, but I'm gonna clip that whole little 7-minute video and I'm gonna post it probably tomorrow when me, you, and Nels was talking about that shit in the last episode. This nigga Jay
you.
had the biggest smile on his face I ever seen. That nigga was laughing the whole show. So he definitely coming out of that comfort zone. Even after my man said he
Yeah,
had been doing this for 10 years, we getting his ass out his comfort zone now.
for sure.
No doubt. Yeah. I got you, friend. That's good. Cheese is crazy as hell. But you're a rapping nigga though,
I
Jay.
don't rap. No. I own the label. I ain't rap. I own the label.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now, oh yeah. And Jay wasn't the rapper. Yeah, he wasn't the rapper. Jay was the label owner, man. He was the label head.
Yeah. I had 3 artists under me. K Young, that's my artist.
Okay.
J Can and Culture, those are my artists. I ain't rap.
Okay. And Nels, yeah, definitely. Of course, I'm gonna talk about when my boys playing, and then when the raggedy ass Giants doing what they doing. So that was the only time. But I had to stay off of the social media though because that shit was getting nasty out here, man. Yeah, I wasn't. Like I had to get up off of that, man, because it was too nasty out here, man. Social media was becoming too wild, man, and wicked. Hold on, let me change this shit. All right,
Yeah, it wasn't right.
yeah, it wasn't, man. Let me see. That's because we be arguing like brothers and sisters for real. Yeah, hell yeah. All right, yo, yo, that was the funniest shit on the whole episode. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. When I watched the episode back and I watched the analytics on it, that whole 7 minutes was the highest at it. Yo, the shit went all the way over 100%. It was, I think it was at like 300%. Whoever was in on like tuned in with us, they watched that whole part. Like that shit was so funny, man. I watching your face. That nigga Jay said, "That ain't right." That shit had my stomach hurt. That nigga Jay said that ain't right.
It ain't right.
No, that wasn't Jay rapping. She said, "Y'all sound alike, Jay." That's that deep South voice, man.
Nah, that ain't me. That's my nigga Young, man.
What Mel said. All right, Mel had a question before we get up out of here. Who has the biggest impact on the person you are today? Mm, the
Mom.
biggest impact on. I'm about to say it gotta be my parents. Like my parents. Like I always tell people all the time on here, man. I had some great parents growing up, man. And the first thing my parents always taught me, man, was how to love and have respect for people. Like you having respect take you a long way. So that's the first thing I always lead with. Anytime I start a conversation or sit down to do any business or anything, the first thing I think about is having respect for the other party.
I'm gonna say, like I said before, um, my mom, she used to always say this phrase that you know what I'm saying, I took to heart. She always said, I do today what others won't so I can live tomorrow like others can't. And I
That's
and you know what I'm saying, and that's how I try to approach life. Head down, get to it. Like
Mhm.
just grind, bro. Just grind till you get to a point to where you can enjoy life, because in reality we ain't living, we just surviving. Most of us, we just surviving, we ain't living, bro. Get to a point to where you can live, then you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. But don't
yes,
blow it right now. Just put something up, you know what I'm saying, put something up for a rainy day and just keep going.
yes, that's 100% right. Hey, yo, Vern, I'm not gonna lie, my brother. I appreciate that. He wrote that shit out there in all caps too. Right now, this show is a spark that will soon become a flame.
Appreciate that.
Talk about
Appreciate that.
appreciate you, my nigga. And I definitely appreciate everybody for always checking in with us, man. Like I said, if you're new here to the channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Everybody who tune in with us every week, man, we truly appreciate y'all. Definitely out here on these Saturday nights, man. We definitely appreciate the crowd that we had tonight. Like Vern said, don't worry. One day this shit will be a flame. And the people who was down with us, we will never forget y'all people. So anytime we come on here, don't matter if we got thousands up here, we gonna make sure we call y'all out in the crowd. So Cheese, you
Sure.
already know, my nigga. I definitely gotta call you out already. Cheese been down rocking with us since day one on YouTube. That's my boy right there. It was
Sure.
yes, that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Now X some of that shit out. It was so funny. That ain't right. Yeah, yo, they bugged out with that. My stomach was hurt. Yo, Cheese. I'ma clip that shit and I'ma put that on the beginning of all of our episodes. I'ma clip that shit tonight. Yo, that ain't right. And that shit gonna go on the beginning of all the episodes before we start. Yo, cause that shit
Hey
was funny
man.
as
Look,
hell.
bro, that's like I said. That's like I said, bro. That's the worst thing. I ain't trying to. Hey, look, I'ma ruin you if I tell you how I really feel. Hey,
Mhm.
that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You don't wanna. You don't wanna go too hard, bro.
Yes, you don't. You don't want to go too hard though, but that, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit, man. I talked about that shit the whole week, bro. I said this nigga Jay. Every time I just kept pulling that part back. That nigga said that ain't right. So if you tell him that, that ain't right. I said, yo, this nigga.
I ain't trying to go too hard, man.
Your mom's in them, yeah. That's my boy, Big Ron was the GOAT for real. Definitely made my childhood memorable. Yeah, that's what I said, man. That's why I always do, man. Shout out to my pops on here all the time, man. Big Ron definitely holds shit down and on the block, man. So that's why I always shout my own pops out on here. Definitely. Salute, kings and queens. Another blessing, productive. You already know, Mel. You already know. Yeah, I'm about to hit the prayer soon, though. You already know I'm about to hit the prayer before we get up out of here. We had a great time tonight. I know we didn't have our sister out there join us tonight, but she always check in with us in the crowd. Yo, Nels, man, we truly appreciate you, and I appreciate everything that you are doing for us out here. I appreciate all the promotion.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
appreciate all the pictures, all the candies, everything that you put up there. I appreciate
For
you.
sure. For sure.
Definitely. Let me see what else I had there. Yeah, Big Ron. All right. When she said definitely. I'm one more like with the first man in my life than my brothers. Yeah, all right. Yep, no doubt, friend. Yeah, nah. Yeah, you already know. Like I said, we know already that you got to work, whatever. That's why I said we still appreciate you checking in as you working and everything like that. So we still definitely appreciate that. And my brother Watts, I don't know, Watts got missing tonight, man. I hope he all right. Like just like Mel said in the crowd out there earlier. I hope Watts is all right. He went missing on me tonight, man, and shit though. But I hope the brother's all right though. But yeah, though, yo, Jay, you got anything to say before I hit the prayer before we get up out of here tonight, brother?
Nah, man, it was we still did our thing tonight. I know we had two of our hoes down. We already know Nels got her stuff going on. I don't know what's over Watch, but nah, I feel like it was a good build. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all share the videos, man. Clip it. We ain't gotta clip stuff. If y'all find something that resonate, y'all clip it and share it. Like and subscribe, and like I always say,
Mm-hmm.
stay motivated and stay dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Get to it.
You know, get to it. Y'all already know. Y'all know how my boy too. And y'all know our theme song, how we always tell y'all motherfuckers all the time. Get some money out there, man.
Young
That's
niggas
how
get money.
we do. Young niggas, yep, definitely. Young niggas get money. But here we go with the pray out here, y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. Yo, Cheese, we all definitely gonna be lit this summer, homie. But here go the prayer right here. If y'all out there, man, bow your heads, man. Lord God, you are my strength. Hold my hand in my weakness and teach my heart to fly with you. There's nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. Hold me tight in your in your embrace so that I can be stronger than the challenges in my life. Amen.
Man,
Amen. Damn, I know from my damn throat getting dry and shit at the end. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, though, man, I appreciate y'all for checking in with us again out there. This is Black and Talkative, season 2, episode 17. We will be back on Wednesday, season 2, episode 18, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 8:30 Central Time, 6:30 Pacific Time. We appreciate everybody for checking in with us, man. Black and Talkative, we out of here, y'all. We love y'all. See y'all when we see y'all, man.
peace.